During a recent interview with a local NBC affiliate up in New York, Rudy Giuliani said that he is totally fine if he goes to jail, because those who put him in jail will be the ones who ultimately have to answer for it in heaven. Here's his quote. I'm just going to read his own words here. "You think I did commit a crime? You're probably really stupid because you don't know who I am. Is the guy who put the mafia in jail, terrorists in jail, Ed Koch's commissioners in jail, and the worst people on Wall Street? I'm not going to file a form. I mean, that's just crazy." I don't know what that means. I'm not going to file a form, but whatever. He continues. "I'm more than willing to go to jail if they want to put me in jail. And if they do, they're going to suffer the consequences in heaven." Yep. In heaven. I love how, all right, let's assume for a second that Giuliani is correct, okay? There's the afterlife, there's heaven, and there's hell. So the people that he says want to put him in jail, and may put him in jail, as he points out, you're going to have to answer for that in heaven. Notice he didn't say, you're going to go to hell for this. So they still, in Rudy Giuliani's fantasy, they still get to go to heaven. It's just like, what, they got to go to a timeout for putting you in jail? Is God going to be like, hey, listen, buddies, I know you're here and this is, supposed to be eternal paradise and all that, but I got to tell you, what you did to Rudy over there, you almost didn't make the cut. Anyway, come on in. Buffet's open. I don't know how it works out, but hey, at least the plus side is you still get to go to heaven. Here's the thing. Rudy Giuliani obviously still under investigation in the state of New York for acting as an unregistered foreign agent on behalf of Ukraine, lobbying Donald Trump on their behalf, the pro-Russian Ukrainians. That investigation is ongoing. Rudy Giuliani's two close buddies, Igor Fruman and Lev Parnas, have been charged. Still waiting on the COVID really delayed all the trials and everything on that. They have been under sanction, those two individuals. But they've also, based on reports coming out over the last few months, they've also been cooperating. So yeah, that's probably not good news for Rudy Giuliani. Oh, and for the record, Giuliani did go on to continue and say, like, hey, he's totally innocent. He didn't do any of this. Anything he's accused of totally didn't happen. But if it did happen and he goes to jail, or even if it didn't happen and he goes to jail, then, God's going to smite you for it once you're in heaven. He's not going to do anything to you on earth. As you get to heaven, though, that's where the real consequences are. Here's the thing. Giuliani's whole statement there, like, hey, I'm the guy that took out the mob. I took out the Wall Streeters. I took out the, from Ed Koch or Koch or whatever it is. I took all these people down. Why would I commit a crime? He's trying to muddy the waters is what he's doing here, folks. He's trying to say, no, I've been a good prosecutor. I've been a good public servant. So obviously, if I get charged with a crime, it's because I have political enemies seeking to take me down. That's what this is. It's not necessarily deflection. It's basically creating an excuse ahead of time in the event he does end up getting indicted or charged with any kind of criminal activity here. Again, investigation is ongoing. He has not been charged yet. Of course, we do know, according to reports that came out late last week, that he's telling people he's almost completely broke. Donald Trump is not taking his phone calls. Donald Trump is not paying his legal bills. Trump has basically left him out to dry. And every problem in Giuliani's life at this moment is because he threw his lot in with Donald Trump. So the guy that you did all this for, or did all this with, for all we know, he's not even taking your calls. Maybe it's time, Rudy, to start talking instead of worrying about who's going to get punished in heaven. Because I think you're in some real trouble here. Because again, even if you didn't know you were acting as an unregistered foreign agent, if you accidentally broke the law, that's no excuse. You can still go to jail for that. And it doesn't matter how many bad guys you put behind bars before that. If you break the law, knowingly or unknowingly, you still end up getting popped for it.